Welcome, everyone. For tuning in to 2K Sports. For this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the cause. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's McCollum in at the point. And for the Pistons, Young is out there with Walker. Then it's Durant, and it's the closer. And it's Stewart in at the four-man position. And this late in the season, Greg, do you consider rookies to even be rookies anymore? They've played so many games at this point.
I mean, yes and no. They aren't as green as they were to start the season, but rookies still need a full year to fully kind of learn what it takes day in and day out. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's McCollum. Against Miami, he was really on his game. Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Stewart. And here are the Pistons now. Outside, Walker. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Back to Stewart. Now the pass to Gaines. On the wing, Walker. Guarded by Valanciunas. The kick out to Walker. Clock is at 3. The Pistons working the ball around now. McCollum with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Ingram wide open. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Gaines. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Cullen passes to Ingram. Fade away, and the shot is good. Ingram's got 5 now.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Young, a screen on McCollum. Walker finds Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
That free throw good from Young. And so Young nails them both. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough. Players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round. Defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
Detroit with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. And Walker kicks to Young. Pass to Gaines. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now here's Ingram. Last game out, 36 points for him. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Walker against McCollum. Now, here's Stewart. Defense is right there. Young sets a screen for Walker. Pass to Duran. Ingram with the steal. And here's McCollum for three. He can't get it to go. Good defensive work there by Young. To the middle. It's stolen by Jones. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Walker with some nice D.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Duran, no good. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against Miami.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Now, here's Walker. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. And there's the pass to Stewart. Here's Duran. 5 on the clock. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field to this point. 4 of 8. Ingram passes to Jones. Now Williamson, guarded by Stewart. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Jones looking for an opening. And here's Ingram from the arc. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You take a look at the Pelicans. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And I think for New Orleans, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now here's Walker. Nothing on the board.
Great job by Williamson. You know, I love watching him dunk, but man, his block shots are spectacular.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Here's Walker. What a 24-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him. The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Back to Williamson. Gains the pass to Stewart. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
For your Pistons, Stewart.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And now here's our rookie watch. Since the All-Star break, these have been the best three-point shooters of the NBA's freshman crop. Now you look at Stewart. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Mr. Clutch.
As we come down the stretch, it seems like these two have really locked in from downtown.
Passes it to Valanciunas. Now McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. And the Pelicans miss again. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most. Because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized, he finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the 3 by Detroit. Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. McCollum against Stewart. Doubled by McCollum. Stewart kicks it to Gaines. Pass to Durant. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Gaines has got 3 assists in the game. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum to end the cold streak, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Pelicans also making a change. Micic, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Walker. That shot missing. Good D by McCollum.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Here's Walker. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Out to Lee. Pass to Gaines. A crossover. There's the pass to Stewart. Here is Gaines. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Micic, the pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. No good from Valanciunas. Pistons leading by 6. Stewart with it. He has 6. Now Walker. They double-team Walker. Here's Lee. And finished off by Walker.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. For the Pistons, Noel comes in for Duran, and it's Bogdanovich in for the closer. Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Pistons on defense. 8-point game. Passes it to Micic. Valanciunas against Noel. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Valanciunas. And it's off from three-point range.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the paint, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Micic after the basket by Detroit. To Williamson. The pass to Micic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Walker to the wing right side. Noel dishes to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Walker. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. And now it's a 12-point Piston lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging about 27 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
And the Pistons making a change here. Udo's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Zeller comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Zion Williamson.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11. They double-team Walker. Passes it to Udo. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
From the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the answer from Murphy, no surprise. He shot 40% for a season from 3. You want Trey from Trey.
Screen by Udo. And Walker kicks to Udo. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Udo's got 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Pass to Micic. Zeller, a screen on Lee. Micic, it's rebounded by Udo. Detroit leading by 14. 1:15 left in the first. Bogdanovich wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Walker against McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Bogdanovich against McCollum. Zeller setting the pick for McCollum. And there's Zeller. That's good on the assist by McCollum.
McCollum with a great job using the screen, deadly either shooting or passing. Just a great job of reading things and action off the pick.
Now here's Walker. 6 points for him. The 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ingram outside. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
And it's Walker penetrating on the pass to Udo. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 12.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 19. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Vincent is out there with Young. Then it's Noel, and it's Udo in at power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Here's Vincent. And another three for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
McCollum passes to Micic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Micic has got himself on the board with 3 there. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Zeller setting the pick for McCollum. Back to Zeller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones has checked in. Screen by Udo. Takes the three. Another three for Detroit.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. There's the three. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Kicks to Udo. Fires the three. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Pistons, advantage in 1 series.
And right now for the Pistons, this hasn't been the breakout season, that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
A three from McCollum, and the rebound goes to the Pistons.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Young inside. He's guarded by McCollum. And here's Bogdanovich for three, and another three for Detroit.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts. And watching Bojan Bogdanovich is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart, whether it's banging down low or shooting from three. This guy makes contribution.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Passes to Udo. And Jones over to help. Here's Vincent. He kicks it to Noel. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Here's a look at some stats for Jones. His last 10 games, averaging about 7 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
Watanabe's checked in for Cody Zeller. Back to McCollum. Beyond the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. Pistons have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Drills it from outside.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Pistons leading by 22. Here's Vincent. Young dishes to Udo. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Watanabe. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Udo.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Vincent. 3-pointer. Pelicans pull it in. And here's McCollum. He's got 6. It's Ingram on the wing. Pulls it from the elbow. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Vincent, the pass to Young. Screen by Udo. Shoots the three. Young, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ingram up top. Over Udo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brandon Ingram, tiny dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. And he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Stewart kicks it to Gaines. Hits the three-point bomb. Gaines has got 11.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Williamson. McCollum dishes to Jones. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Ingram. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. He's got 16.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
To the left wing. They double him with Williamson. Young left side. To the inside. Stewart misses. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Ingram passes to Jones. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Walker's checked in for Gabe Vincent. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Micic, he's checked in for McCollum. Got a piece of it. Walker, bounce pass. Stewart finds Walker. Inside, Duran, and he banks in the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
They get a hand on it. Ingram outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Walker with a clean look. No good on the 3. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. And you look at Walker, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
And here are the Pelicans now. Ingram outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Williamson. Here's Micic. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Walker. Pass to Duran. Young in the corner. It's good from long range. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. The first one falls.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
And Walker kicks to Stewart. Another 3 for Detroit.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
I don't like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Ingram passes to Jones. Here's Williamson, and the Pelicans miss again.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
They double-team Walker. Releases. And they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Jones. Lobs it up there for Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
The Pistons shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And Walker kicks it to Gaines. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Williamson right side. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Left side Walker. And finished off by Walker.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
1:06 left in the first half. Alvarado with it. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. Ingram finds Alvarado. Kicks it out to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. And Walker's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. To the middle. Here's Duran. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Williamson against Stewart. Steps back. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Walker with it. Now defended by Williamson. Shot's good by Duran.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so is Detroit with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Let's hear it for Red Panda.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, for New Orleans, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of presence up there.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Pistons shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's line. The front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Young against McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Over Gaines. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Walker in the post. He's guarded by McCollum. Shot's good by Walker.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Walker. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Young with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. Now Ingram. Back to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. A three from McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 9.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Not him. Hey, David, thanks. Walker the pass to Duren. The layup missed. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. From deep, Walker scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stewart, count it. He's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And the 3 ball is good.
C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
Walker against McCollum. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The kick out to Young. Duren, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And it's Captain Clutch with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
three from McCollum. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
Jones against Young. Duran, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Poked loose. Young with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. And it's slammed in by Young.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Outside, Jones. Out to Ingram. Down low. Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Count that one.
Valanciunas is one of the bigger men in the league, and he loves to live in the paint.
Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Screen by Young. And it's Walker penetrating. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got 11 points.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now Ingram. He's got 22. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Young from outside. The basket is good. The assist from Gaines. Gaines has got his 5th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Stewart with the screen on McCollum. Hit the crossover, and Stewart lays it up and in. Stewart's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And now in transition is Gaines. Here we go.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Ingram, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Dishes to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Walker against McCollum. Good D by McCollum. Well for New Orleans, shooting well. 50% from the floor. Outside, Jones. Now the dish to Valanciunas. The pass to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. Here's McCollum. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Micic, he's checked in for the Pelicans. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
One-on-one fast break. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. Ingram dishes to Williamson. And another turnover here by New Orleans. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In 4th, the Pistons.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Passes it to Udo. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That one goes. Count it. Bogdanovich has got 11.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now here's McCollum, defended by Vincent. And that one drops for him.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Lee. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Udo. Drills the three-pointer. Udo's got 26 points.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Micic, the best of Valanciunas. He dishes it to McCollum. Takes it inside. And the rejection by Noel. Udo with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And there's some thunder from Bogdanovich.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's a screen by Noel. Vincent the pass to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here is Ingram. 22 points for him. Pass to Micic. Now here's Ingram. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And he hits the jump shot. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And the pass to Lee. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Ingram outside. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Vincent with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Ingram against Bogdanovich. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Off target from 3-point range. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Vincent. Back to Udo. Ingram comes with the double team. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Lets a floater go. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. New Orleans making some changes here. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jones subbed in for Brandon Ingram.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Here's Vincent. Pelicans pull it in. To the inside. Passes it to Zeller. New Orleans moving the ball around. The 3 from McCollum. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Vincent. To the wing on the left. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Now here's McCollum. 22 points for him. Feeds it to Jones. McCollum passes to Zeller. Jones, that's for 2. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
There's the size going to use for Bogdanovich, putting extra pressure on the opposition.
And so is Detroit, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Gabe Vincent, Bogdanovich out there with Lee. Then it's Noel, and it's Udo in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now. Lee with the ball. Jones covering. Pass to Vincent. Screen by Udo. Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound. It doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Vincent. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Cody Zeller.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Gabe Vincent.
A free throw drops for Vincent. And so Vincent nails both of them. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside, Jones. Fires from the line. No good that time. The Pistons shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. From downtown, a shot by Udo, no good. Shakes him. And it's Ingram missing. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Vincent. Out to Lee. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And Jones over to help. Bogdanovich finds Lee. Just 4 to shoot. Vincent. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Vincent up top. Here's Udo. Detroit, no good that time either.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Micic. That 3 off the mark. Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Back to Udo. Lee outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
A couple of occasions this team has needed a spark tonight, and Murphy has been the guy to give it to him.
So it's Detroit now. Lee outside. The tray connects from 3-point range.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Udoh, and Udoh with the stuff.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Zeller inside, Noel on him, and here's Ingram from the arc, and he recovers it. Jones, no one around him. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one. Lee against Jones. Pass to Vincent. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Zeller, a screen on Bogdanovich. Ingram passes to Zeller, and it's good for 2.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The pass to Lee from outside the arc. Noel down low. He's covered by Zeller. And Noel throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman George Gervin, or Dr. J Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there any one better than Magic Johnson?
Udoh, the pass to Vincent. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Rebounded by the Pistons. Noel's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he goes big with the dunk right over Cody Zeller.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Zeller banked in off the glass.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. There's a screen by Noel. Here's Vincent. Again, the Pistons score.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
For New Orleans, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Here's Micic, defended by Vincent. Micic, the pass to Jones. And the rejection by Noel. Lee bounce pass to the paint. And that one's good. Noel's got 10 points here in the second half. New Orleans got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster, going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Turin, he's checked in for Noel. Terrence Ross comes in for Damian Lee. And it's Dragic in for Vincent. McCollum against Dragic. McCollum passes to Zeller. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Screen by Udo. Ross for 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
McCollum dishes to Williamson. Outside, Jones. New Orleans moving it around. And the basket by McCollum.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
They set the pick. Dragic the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Zeller, a screen on Dragic. The 3. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
No good on the free throw. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player from the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. And now it's 27 points for C.J. McCollum.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Ross dishes to Bogdanovich. Pelicans pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
So great to see Zion Williamson out on the wing and coming down the lane. That's a guy hard to stop on a fast break.
Dragic against McCollum. Dragic kicks to Ross. The feed to Green. And stolen by Williamson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Jones. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's not an easy shot for most players, especially young ones, but Jones looks settled in.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Williamson with the block. It's McCollum on the wing. 1:39 left in the game. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Bogdanovich with a screen on McCollum. They kick it out to Green. Here's Bogdanovich. Drills the elbow jumper.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pistons.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting at a 46% clip in the 4th quarter. Zeller passes to McCollum. Shoots over Duren. Up and in from the low block. McCollum's got 32 points in the game.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball. Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans. Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
McCollum against Dragic. Now Bogdanovich. Dragic with a screen for Bogdanovich. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.